Declaration Surabaya, International Conference on Indonesian Islam. Why Indonesia as a new center of Muslim civilization, reassessing the role of Indonesian Islam in shaping the world future in a post-war era. The volatility of global geopolitics has witnessed numerous conflicts and wars. The stretched Russia-Ukraine war, the ongoing long-running and violent Palestine-Israel disputes, and current Sudanese civil war are ongoing plights of modern times that consume thousands of lives in recent years. The casualties are beyond alarming. Special note to Palestine-Israel dispute, which is the longest and most brutal conflict. It is very urgent to terminate the violence at once and forever. All parties in those conflicts stand firm on their own interests and demands at the expense of others' lives and misery. Human lives seem worthless, which is contrary to values and norms of any religion and tradition, which all teach that everyone matters. Human beings seem to forget their basic nature and conscience. On that note, there is a sense of urgency of reconstructing a civilizational narrative based on the values of tolerance, moderation, peace, and inclusivity. As the country with the largest Muslim population in the world, Indonesia has successfully demonstrated a model of moderate, tolerant religiosity aligned with democratic principles. This conference emphasized Indonesia's strategic role in offering a peaceful, adaptive, and rahmatan lil alamin, blessing for the universe Islamic paradigm to the international community. This version of understanding is named Indonesian Islam. One of Islamic institutions in Indonesia that pioneered and promoted Indonesian Islam is pesantren, Islamic boarding school which scattered throughout Indonesia and especially in East Java. Pesantren has the ability to preserve the tradition of Islamic scholarship while integrating contemporary values such as entrepreneurship, gender equality, and environmental sustainability, and therefore relevant as reference for the Muslim world regarding the development of a tolerant, moderate, and adaptive Muslim civilization. Indonesian Islam's values, as sourced from pesantren, are reflected in the country's stance on humanitarian issues and global peace. Indonesia consistently promotes conflict resolution through dialogue, justice, and reconciliation. This aligns with the principles developed in the Islamic boarding tradition, which rejects violence and prioritizes harmony across religions and cultures. On this point, Indonesia has consistently fought for peace and freedom since gaining the independence in 1945. The President of the Republic of Indonesia has also often emphasized the importance of peace and freedom, with moderate and tolerant Indonesian Islam serving as the driving force. Founded upon the urgency of the creation of a peaceful world for humanity and the desire to contribute to provide viable platform for harmony, the conference recommends 1. Urging the parties involved in Palestine-Israel dispute to immediately gather in Jakarta to settle the issues for a lasting and permanent peaceful solution which are acceptable to both Palestinians and Israelis. 2. Evaluating the world order due to the chaos of current global geopolitics which has led to various wars, conflicts, and disputes by making Indonesian Islam an inspiration for solutions to differences and disagreements. 3. Promoting Indonesian Islam supported by the noble values of pesantren, Islamic boarding schools, as a pillar of society that has tolerant and peaceful intellectual tradition and religious culture amidst a diverse Indonesian society. 4. Promoting Islamic boarding school education that integrates knowledge and religious attitudes that are open to differences and has produced santri students who are committed to tolerance, harmonious, and peaceful coexistence. 5. Mainstreaming moderate Islam based on an al-akhlaq al-karimah, noble morals, as the main teaching of Islamic boarding schools as solution to global conflicts that threaten human dignity. 6. Internationalizing the thoughts and works of Islamic boarding school ulama that reflect the recognition of human dignity and openness towards differences, such as the concept of 3 levels of brotherhood: Islamiyah, Wataniyah, and Bashariyah. 7. Strengthening Syiar, the propagation of Indonesian Islam through facilitating the exchange or residency of world religious figures in Islamic boarding schools with the purpose of creating internationalization of the values of harmony and a friendly attitude towards differences. Finding solutions require a variety of efforts to learn from diverse traditions and contexts. It is time for Indonesia's peaceful and tolerant Islam to be recognized at the global stage that still struggles to address differences. Surabaya, 26th of November 2025.